another episode of Freedom Ain't Free. If this is your first time with us on this channel is designed for high earners that are not rich yet. We're here to share ideas and strategies to get free from the world system, to get free from our jobs controlling us and not allowing us to be where we want to be, when we want to be, and focusing our attention on our passions. Freedom, the ability to determine what time we get up and what time we go. Freedom to determine where we go and how long we spend. Freedom to have the financial resources necessary to be able to live the lifestyle that we want to have. That's what this channel is designed for, and that's who I am speaking to today. We're going to have a broadcast once a week where we're going to give you tips, ideas, and strategies, and we're going to walk you through the 7 steps to financial freedom, and that's what we're going to be covering. That's going to be the topic, and we're going to deep dive into the 7 specific areas, and we're going to walk you through and give you a step-by-step process in order to help you break free. My name is Joel Huey Sr. I am the principal of ARC Financial Strategies, and we are our idea or our concept, our mission at ARC is predicting the rain doesn't count, building the ark does. And we understand that life's going to throw you some variables. Life's going to throw you some ups and downs, and some waves are going to come crashing against your ark. And we want you to have a financial ark, a financial instrument that's going to be able to weather the storms, and most importantly, that's going to be able to carry you off to freedom, and however and wherever that takes you. How do we define freedom? We define freedom in the form of income, right? So if you have between $120,000 and $160,000 a year coming in from your assets, you are financially free here in America, right? So we want to help you get there. What is that going to take? That's going to take a portfolio of about $1.5 to $2 million, and this channel is going to give you the 7 steps that are going to get you there and get you in that space. A little bit more about me personally. I have an insurance license, an annuity license, and a long-term care license. In addition to that, I have a FINRA Series SIE, a Series 6, a Series 63, a Series 65, a Series 7, and a Series 24 General Principles license. I manage millions of dollars of other people's money, and I decided to start a channel for those high earners who aren't rich yet, to give them the steps that are necessary to get them free and break them free so they can go out and pursue the passions that they're interested in. So we're going to be going through the 7 steps of financial freedom. Today I'm going to give you all 7 of the steps, and then we're going to focus our attention today on step number 1. So the 7 steps to financial freedom, if you master these 7 particular things, you can build that portfolio and you can have your assets create the income that you need so you can be free. Number 1 is knowledge. We've got to understand how all the pieces of the puzzle come together in the financial space. I wanted to put together a channel that was not specific to any particular thing, right? And the advantage that I have is I sell everything. So there's not one product that I'm going to tell you is the greatest product or the greatest solution over this solution. I'm not going to badmouth or bash any solutions. I'm going to actually walk you through every solution that is available to you as a high earner who's not rich yet in America, and explain each and every one of them and give you the wisdom, the knowledge, and the understanding of when you should apply them, when should you use them, and what you should max them out to be. The second step is cash flow. You've got to know where your money is going, right? Every dollar that you get needs to have a home. It needs to have an assignment. And we're going to talk about strategies and tools that you can use to help you control your spending. No, I'm not talking about budgeting, right? Because you have, as a high earner, the ability to go out and make more money. I'm talking about controlling your spending. Can we get a hold of those dollars that we're wasting? Can we get a hold of those extra things that are in our lives that are really hindering us from being free? I want you to understand that there's a system out there that is targeted specifically against you to grab every one of your free dollars. So we're going to teach you on this channel how to control your spending. Number 3 is debt. Yes, I am that dude that's going to say to you, as a high earner that's not rich yet, the thing that's keeping you from getting there is your debt. And we're going to give you step-by-step processes. I'm going to show you how to use various tools to get yourself completely out of debt, get all of that personal debt out. I do not believe that personal debt is a good thing, so I'm going to show you exactly how I'm living my life and how I'm going to be completely out of debt, and I'm going to help you get completely out of debt. Then we're going to take those dollars and we're going to use those dollars and invest those dollars to create that $1.5 million to $2 million portfolio. Number 4, right, is reducing your taxes. The biggest bill you have is taxes. Over 40% of your income is going out in the form of federal and state and taxes, right? So we got to put a plan together to reduce those taxes. Those old retirement strategies of deferring your taxes into the future no longer work. We're going to give you the strategies that are modern, that are working in today's society for those of us who are looking to retire in the next 25 to 30 years. Number 5 is minimize your risk, right? Stop losing money. Yes, I said it. Stop losing money. There's strategies out there that you can use that will ensure that you never lose a dime from market losses in your investment strategies, and you need those in your life until you get over the hump, until you get in a position where you got a significant enough amount of assets that you can afford to take on more risk, right? But until you get there, till you get to the $2 million mark, you can't afford risk. We need to help you minimize those risks and get them out of your life. And then lastly, we got to help you come up with your freedom number, right? Here on this channel, we're going to tell you exactly how to come up with how much money you need to save on a monthly basis to get you a portfolio of $1.5 to $2 million. And everybody's number is different because everybody's age is different, everybody's situation is different, everybody's time frame is different. But you need to know exactly how much money that you need to save on a monthly basis so you can get free. That's going to help you control your spending. That's going to help you put yourself in the right position, in the right frame of mind, in order for you to break free from the system that's been designed to keep you working. And that's what I want you to understand, right? The system is designed to keep you punching that clock every single solitary day and chasing somebody else's dream. Here, we're going to show you a strategy. We're going to show you a way to break free so that you can go and pursue the things that you're passionate about, go and pursue the things that are important to you. And the final step, step number 7, in the 7 steps to financial freedom, we're going to give you is your individual plan. It's a step-by-step plan written out just for you to completely break free, right? So we've got to get a plan so we can share that plan with our family so that once we build this ark, they don't go and burn the ark up. So this channel is designed to give you those 7 steps, deep dive into all 7 of those steps. We're going to be bringing in other experts. We're going to be bringing in other details. We're going to be giving you the links to the resources. We're going to be able to share with you how you can go out and get all of that information to put yourself in a position to break yourself free financially. And here's what I'm going to tell you. I'm going to tell you everything you need to know. I'm going to show it all to you. I'm going to break it all down to you. If you want my personal help, I'm going to give it to you right now. This channel is not about me growing in that space. If you decide that you want my personal help, you want my one-on-one help, we're going to give you some instructions on how you can get in touch with us at ARK Financial Strategies and hire us as your personal financial advisor, and we will give you that one-on-one help if that's what you want to have. They're going to put that information available to you on the channel, in the broadcast. You'll have all of that. But I'm going to teach you everything you need to know right here on this channel for free. So pay attention, dial in, stay clocked in. Come and visit us once a week as we dig into each one of the steps. And today we're going to jump into step number 1, where we're going to dig into the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding that you need in order to be successful. So here we go. Let's go. What do you need to know? There's a couple of things that you need to know if you're going to create financial freedom for yourself. The first thing that you need to know is that the system is rigged to keep you working. America is all about the worker, right? So when you went out and you started your business, you realized that you were going to need some employees to help you keep that business growing so you didn't have to work 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. So in order to do that, how do we keep people wanting to come and help us build our dream? How do we keep people plugged in to what we want to accomplish in our lives? How do we sell them on the idea that they need to join us on our mission, join us on something that we're passionate about? Here's how you do it, right? You get them in debt. right? If they have bills to pay, if they got a mortgage to pay, they got a car note to pay, they got student loans to pay back, they got kids' education to fund, they got to save for their retirement, they need a paycheck in order to do that. So they will subscribe themselves, sign themselves to your vision and your dream in order to get that done. And then they'll show up to work every single solitary day because they need that paycheck to be able to live the life that you've convinced them that they need to live. And so we want you to break away from that thinking. We want to give you another way of thinking, another idea, or another strategy and way to think, right? And what we want to do is help you to plug into those God-given gifts and talents that God's put inside of you that's going to help you go after those things that you're passionate about. And if you got enough income to where you don't have to work, you can go focus your attention in on the things that you're passionate about. So that's the first piece of knowledge that you need to understand, is that the system is designed to keep you working. It's not designed to help you get free. Second thing you need to know in your knowledge, wisdom, and understanding is how financial instruments work, right? And we're going to take you through each and every one of the financial instruments that are available to you as a high earner that's not rich yet, that you can utilize in your day-to-day lives to get yourself financially free. First and foremost, I want you to understand, the first thing you need to understand about investing is the rule of 72. The rule of 72 says this is how long it takes for my money to double. All you have to do is take 72, hit the divide button, and put in your rate of return that you're getting on that investment, and it's going to tell you how long it's going to take for your money to double. So here's what I want you to do. Pull out your 401k statement, your 403b statement. I want you to look at the statement and find out what your since inception rate of return is. So that's, since you had this investment, you've earned X amount rate of return since you started this investment strategy. And I want you to take 72, divide that by that rate of return, and that's going to tell you how many years it's going to take for your money to double. So let's use as an example that you had a $10,000 in your account and you were getting 1% return on your money. 72 divided by 1 says it would take 72 years for your $10,000 to become $20,000. Let's take it a step further. Let's say you're getting 10% on your money. 72 divided by 10 says it's going to take 7.2 years for your money to double. So in 7 years, 7.2 years, your $10,000 has become $20,000. Let's say you're getting 20% on your money. It's going to take 3.6 years for your money to double. So your $10,000 will become $20,000 in 3.6 years. So go pull up your 401k statement, your 403b statement, your brokerage account, find out your since inception rate of return, and apply the rule of 72. Then ask yourself, how many doubling periods do I have between now and the time I want to retire? I'm 52 years old, ladies and gentlemen, and if I want to retire at age 67, right, you can do the math, right? That's how many years I've got now left between now and the time I retire, right? So how many doubling periods do I have? So if my money's doubling every 3.6 years, I have X number of doubling periods. My money's doubling every 9 years, I got X number of doubling periods. My money's doubling once every 72 years, I got X number of doubling periods. You need to know how many doubling periods you have left, because that's going to dictate the type of risk that you are available to take, right? So we want to help you to understand these basic pieces of knowledge and help you understand how you pull them all together. That's the first thing you need to know about investing, is the rule of 72. Then each one of your investments is going to fall into one of three categories. The first category is a taxable account. That means I had $1. I invested $1. I made a profit. I made a gain, and I got to pay tax on that $1 this year. The second type of investment is a tax-deferred investment. It means I had $1. I did not pay tax on that $1. I invested the $1, and I made another $1. And at some point in the future, I've got to pay tax on both dollars. The third type of account is a tax-free account. That means I already paid tax on the $1 that I invested, and I never have to pay taxes on the gains, right? So in our knowledge category, we need to understand what's available to us in a taxable account, what's available to us in a tax-deferred account, what's available to us in a tax-free account, and we're going to wrap up today's broadcast. So in a taxable account, you have accounts that are your basic savings account. You might have a CD. You might have a money market account. Your job falls into your taxable account. If you have a business and you're making profits, that falls into that taxable account. Social Security, depending on how much income you're earning, falls into that taxable account. You made a profit, you got to pay tax on those particular pieces of the puzzle this year. In a tax-deferred account, those are also referred to as qualified accounts. You might have a 401k or a 403b or a TSP account through your employer. You could also have an IRA, which is an individual retirement account, and right now I'm talking about a traditional IRA. You might also have a fixed annuity account where you're delaying your gains, the taxes on your gains in the future. You could also have a regular strategy in place that allows you to defer your taxes, or deferred compensation account, right? Those are your basic options that are available to you in the tax-deferred space. In the tax-free space, for most high earners that are not rich yet, you have a couple of different options. You might have a Roth IRA. Roth is the senator who got it approved. He wrote his name in the legislation. It's not an acronym for anything. It just means that the gains are tax-free. You might have municipal bonds, which are loans to the government. You could have treasury notes, which are loans to the government. You may be investing in energy, right, and receiving a tax-free investment strategy there. Or you may be utilizing cash value inside of a life insurance whole life strategy where the interest you're getting from the insurance company is tax deferred, and when you pull that out, it's tax-free. And you may be getting dividends from that insurance company. You may be getting gains from the market from that. Depends on the type of insurance strategy. And when you withdraw that money in the form of a loan, you can take that money out of the policy and never pay tax because that money is a loan and not income. So those are the different strategies that you can have in the tax-free space. They have limitations based upon your income. They also have limitations based upon the amount of money that you can put in them. We're going to go into a deep dive into the taxable, tax-deferred, and tax-free strategies that are available to you on this channel as we go through the knowledge piece of the puzzle. So, once again, my name is Joel Huey Sr. Freedom ain't free. We want you to understand, if you don't know your freedom number, we want to make sure that you get access to us. Set up a free consultation, and we'll make sure that you have your freedom number so you know exactly how much money you need to save on a monthly basis for you to get free from this system. We're going to see you once a week. We're going to take you through the 7 steps for financial freedom. We don't want you to miss out on this information. We want you to have it all in lock, in space for yourself so that you can get yourself financially free. Thank you so much for joining us, and remember, freedom ain't free.